Welcome back to Redneck's Dirty Hands, and today we might do a little walk around video of the Enticer there. JP wants to test out his new winder, stick a GoPro on it, and we'll do some ripping in the field and through the woods there. There's not a whole lot of snow, but should be enough anyway. Well, I'll show you some of the features on this real sweetheart here. It's kind of like, what's that guy from the Goonies, Sloth there? Not much to look at, but it's powerful. It's got two different skis on it. It's got a big one, and this one's a little bit smaller. I don't know, they were parts off of whatever. I originally built this thing. I welded some pogos from a VMAX on the front, and I had the long skid and track that I got on the Raptor on it, so she was jacked up, kind of like a ditch banger setup, but I didn't really like it too much, so I put her back stock-ish, get some speed out of it. I made the custom bar riser there. She's a real treat, that one. We got the Speedo and tack, just zip tied up on there. The power plant under the hood here. She's no longer a 340 Enticer. Yeah, we'll just let that flop down. So what we got here is a 485 out of a phaser. I got some flat slide carburetors off a 600 VMAX. We got the velocity stacks on there, and I found myself maybe the last set of Tony Dukas racing reeds for the 485 there. Put them in. She really woke them up. We got a stock Enticer, I think, front pipe. And then I just cut the expansion chamber and tail end pipe off of a Wildcat 700. So she's got no muffler or nothing. She's just the pipe. Opened up the chain case. She's no longer a sealed oiled unit. I cut it open so you can just grease it and play around with the gears on the fly. Other than that, the motor itself, she's got some custom tweaks going on there. I ported out the cylinders, big time, and then I took the motor and I shaved the heads, and what I did was put them in the mill there, and I just kept shaving the heads down and putting them on the block until the pistons just tapped, and then put a head gasket in it. So she's got over 180 psi compression. You got to run the race fuel in her, but that's okay. It's worth it. She puts a smile on the face. So we'll button her up and then take it out and dangle. All right, so want to take the Enticer for a rip, but got to run mostly race fuel. Don't want to run it all race fuel because that stuff's pretty expensive. So I got no other gas kicking around, so I'll take some out of the donor sled. Siphon a bit out. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before. A few years back, we bought one at the snowmobile show there, Sledarama, or what do they call that one in Peterborough?
Sledarama.
Is it Sledarama?
Yeah.
Guy had it sitting in his table there. I think we all bought one. It was handy. It's got a little check valve in there. We lost her a few years ago, and then the Matco tool guy shows up, and he had one of these hanging on the wall of his truck. So, mechanic and the tool truck's a bad combination. You can never really turn things down on there. There's always something worth buying. But this is handy, so we'll give her a go, see if she gets some gas. Now, the trick with this one is all in the wrist, which I'm pretty sure most guys would be able to do this, no problem. And just like that, she's flowing. It's all in the wrist. Okay, so we've got our donor, regular gas. I think it's 91 octane. I'm not 100% sure, but because this has such high compression, we'll be using the VPC16. This stuff's pretty dear on the wallet, but we don't really want to blow it up, so I got this old oil jug here, so we kind of do a guesstimation. $50-ish to 1. 50-50. This stuff here smells just straight like lacquer thinner. But don't let it fool you. It's blue. It ain't got no oil in it. So don't look at it and be like, oh, it's already got the premix. No, it don't. So we'll do a 50 to 1. So should be 100 mil to 5 liters. This is 4.5 liters, but we'll get it close. Beauty. Nah. Little more. Rather foul a plug than foul an engine. Alright, we got her all mixed up and stirred. Now the key is to spill it all over everything. You were bugging me. All over your gas tank, he said. Should be enough for a little test. All fueled up with the special stuff. Now, this thing, she's not much to look at, and there's not a whole lot of science that went into it. It was more all just redneck development, because this has a little bit of anything and everything on it. It's got carbs off a 600 VMAX, exhaust off a 700 Wildcat. I machined the heads way too tight. It's got Tony Dukas reeds, you know. In theory, none of this should work, but the universe has smiled upon me and created a combination that's just out of this world. The throttle response on this thing is wicked. It flows. I didn't bother changing any of the jets on it. It just works. Now, I hogged the cylinders out on this thing pretty good when I ported it. So I don't know what the velocity stacks and the porting on it, the exhaust. It works. I'm sure I'm on borrowed time. You know, these phaser engines, I've seen a lot of them with snap rods and all that, so it's probably just a matter of time before the rods in this pack their bags and head south on me. But until that happens, we'll go listen to this thing and check out the response. If that doesn't make you smile, I don't know what does. Let's go. All right. We want a video of you giving her. That was kind of lame. Ski tips up.
What's that?
Ski tips up. It might go fast, but she don't dangle. I think the old Enticer's got to show you how it's done.
Oh yeah? I don't think so.
Hold my phone and hold my beer. you dangle. Oh, he means business now.
How's that for a dangle?
It's funny. The sound it made as you were going by was, I'm gay.
Talking shit.
Well, it goes to show you, I just can't have nothing nice. I was just ripping her down here. She's pretty slippery. I got on the binders and she just spun right around and chucked me over. There's the rest of my windshield right there. But she's all good. Let's just keep going. All right, JP's testing his out. We'll see if we can get to speed. $74 miles an hour, and that's not bad. That's only a few hundred feet. All right, that wasn't too bad, but it's like I said, it's only 350 feet-ish or something like that. So he's gonna try her again, hold her a little bit longer. Oh, he's spinning like crazy there. Oh, 76 that time. But he's just spinning like crazy.
$50 miles an hour. 51, I guess. So you can see that. That was like 300 feet, 400 feet.
When I hit the gas up there, might as well just been going backwards. It didn't even move.
I know, it's all ice up there.
How blistering slow was that?
51 mile an hour.
That's actually not bad.
No, for this thing, it's actually pretty good.
Put some studs in there.
We're at what, 400 feet?
Wow, but it's just spinning the track.
Yeah, I know, but still, 400 feet on ice.
Yeah, 50
Hard packed snow, that's ice.
Considering I just rolled her.
If you guys notice, between some of the videos and now, it's got a windshield makeover.
See, the thing is, for you that don't really know me, my friends would know, I can't really ride any snowmobile without hitting something or rolling something. It's a funny thing, you know, trees jump right out in front of you, but they don't move when you hit them. And I think every single snowmobile I've owned, I have rolled. So, just means she's mine.
Yeah. I didn't see a tree hurt in this altercation.
We were doing the waltz down there. Do spin your partner round and round and get her off of you.
Oh well.
Not bad.